In this mod, you get to experience the world of Calradia with a band of companions at your disposal, which you call Sevenheart. You will encounter whole new mechanics, unexpected events, and the entire map can change in seconds. This is the story of Sevenheart. Enjoy and good luck in this tough new world. Hello Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of Sevenheart. This is a very ambitious undertaking and one of the first mods I've featured on the channel in this special feature format that incorporates Warband Script Extender. So if you are wanting to play this, there is a download link in the description, but bear in mind that you will need Warband Script Extender to make it work properly. Anyway, let's start a new game and see what it has in store for us. I do know that it has quite a story to it, apparently. It has a number of gameplay mechanics that are not before seen by many mods at all, and, well, we're gonna see exactly what they mean about that. Anyway, welcome adventurer to Sevenheart. In this mod, you will realize it is quite similar to native. Yeah, I think it has the same map as native, and most of the, I think, factions are relatively similar. Anyway, almost as if nothing has changed. Well, that is not true, partly also because it is still a work in progress. But no, there are lots of changes, big and small. You will need to give your game a bit of time to fully experience what the mod has to offer. Hope you enjoy your time, and good luck. Okay, so I don't exactly know what God and God Quest are all about. I haven't actually selected those options before. Obviously, I have loaded this up previously just to make sure that everything's working with my recording software. Anyway, we're going to begin our adventure. Now, this is the first time that we're going to see something dramatically different from what we're used to. As you can see, you are playing with Warband Script Extender Have Fun, and obviously we don't have cheat mode on or anything like that. So this is obviously going to be probably a bit difficult for me to showcase the mod in general, but I think even so, because usually in a special feature I'm probably going to show, each of the higher tier units and the siege mechanics and all that sort of stuff. But even so, I'm not going to be able to do that this time around. It's still going to be a pretty thorough experience because we're going to get to experience all of the different features that are new and interesting. Anyway, as you can see here, we are at class selection. Kurget Wayfarers. They can travel at plus 25% world map speed, and they can also whistle for horses in battle, I assume. Otherwise, Swadian Duelist can duel anyone. Duels are apparently a pretty large part of this game, otherwise I don't think they would have created a class that can duel anyone. And then we have Rodok Vanguard. Your shield will never break in battle. Personally, I feel like this is probably one of the strongest classes to select. And then you have the Nord Champion, increased amount of volunteers in villages. And then we have the Saranid Axeman, health replenishes upon enemy decapitation. Now that could also be very, very powerful. I don't exactly know how much health you're going to be gaining from that, and decapitations, they don't necessarily happen that often if I'm going by Britain Walder / Viking Conquest standards. So it happens maybe, it depends, maybe, I don't know, 3 to 4 times per battle, but maybe I'm just unlucky in that regard, but who knows. Anyway, otherwise we have Vagia Ranger, and that increases ranged accuracy after each kill. And obviously, as you can see, you have male and female choices, and we're going to go with the Rodok Vanguard. Personally, I feel like that is probably the strongest choice for me, because you get a good shield, and every single archer is going to just actually, well, pass out from sheer desperation at destroying your shield, because obviously your shield's never going to break. So I think that's pretty good. Let's go with that. Your vision is blurry. There is a woman next to you. Hug her. Okay, we're going to hug her apparently. And that's taken us through the character creation. Right, so I'm just gonna, I guess I'm just gonna call myself Bear Tilt. That's just the standard sort of thing that we do nowadays in these special features. And yeah, I'm actually gonna go for a little bit of a different tact here. We're not gonna level up intelligence at the moment. We're gonna level up agility and strength instead, because I would like to get additional points in shield. Because even though this does reduce damage to shields, which is actually kind of pointless to us right now, it does improve shield speed and coverage. And that's the thing that I'm mostly looking for, the coverage of our bodies, making sure that we're not going to get murdered by some stray bolt, going through our shield in some way. Now, I'm going to go for 2 in pathfinding. That is where, obviously, the Kurgit Wayfarer absolutely beasts every single other class, because 25% increased movement speed on the map is crazy good. But obviously that really depends, it depends on your playstyle and everything. Otherwise, I'm actually unsure what I'm going to be doing here. I guess I'll just go for a point in leadership. We only have 1 point remaining after all, so I guess I'll just go for that. And I guess I might just level up our polearms a little bit. I think we might have the opportunity to use a lance at some point, but otherwise, we'll move on. And we're gonna just, I guess, just randomize a little bit, and we'll select. There we go. That's kind of hilarious how we were able to find something that looks relatively good for Barney / Beartild, member of the Beartild family. So I think that's pretty good. Alright, the door knocks. Okay, so apparently there's a door, and okay, so yeah, you can actually skip this intro, and we're not going to do that because it does have a lot of story regarding it. So let's open the door. There is still hope for good in this world, and as you can see here, Refra says, I always wanted to be a knight, comes with extra ladies, and Beartail says, I feel, yeah, he feels terrible. Looks like a road. It looks like a road. Alright, so there's passion. Sevenheart calls. I am walking on the road? Yeah, apparently, yeah, we're on the road again. What a nice forest. Well, I wouldn't say nice, particularly Beartild. Is someone there? Yes, we've already spoken to a couple of people. Face her, says Courage. And you can see there's a whole bunch of people up ahead here. Love, she needs you. Who are we talking about here? Well, I suppose we're going to find out. Fear, you will lose her. Okay, so I assume that this is just parts of ourself talking about, whoever this person may be up ahead. And we have discipline. Duty calls. Okay, so I can assume maybe it is just because we are kind of an army man, I guess. Kind of, very steadfast and dutiful. And, well, Judith is apparently going to be speaking to us and seeing exactly what's going on. What a beautiful sunset, she says. We discovered Judith. You met someone. There we go. Hey, she says, do I know you? It's me, Judith, your love. No, you are not. I am Judith, it's me. No, he is dead, gone never to return. I sometimes see that body walking around, but there is no one in it. No one at all. No one! You will pay for my love. Oh, there we go. In your blind pursuit of ambition, you neglected me. In your love for Sevenheart, you ceased to love any other. Now, Sevenheart is the organization that we are a part of at the moment. In your care for your family, you would have not a flower for me. For your absent soul thought your mind would take its place. You will find the pain and shame in every waking of your footstep. Okay, so yes, Sevenheart is the organization that we're a part of. We're a soldier in that, and we serve, as far as I'm aware, the Golden Cauldron. Just bear in mind that I've only very preliminarily taken a look at it, and so it might be a little bit confusing to begin with, but we're going to find out more about it as we speak to the NPCs. Anyway, the door knocks again. You try to find strength to wake your tired body from a long night of heavy drinking and women. Finally, you get up and open the door.
Ashikara, the town of beggars, those who seek refuge, and the home of the generous Lord Gadrick. This proud town served as the headquarters for the Golden Cauldron for many centuries. Some of the most influential events in history have been devised in the citadel up there.
Right, okay, so there was a little bit of the, shall we say, narration, voice acting, whatever you'd like to call it. And, well, I'm as I've said in previous special features, I'm available for that kind of stuff. Anyway, as you can see here, Captain, you are Beartild, captain of the proud Sevenheart, a company serving to the ancient and historical order of Calradia, Golden Cauldron. This is the story of your brethren, vengeance, and glory. Hope you enjoy the epic journey that is laid in front of you. And as you can see, we're speaking to a fellow named Gadrick, and he's going to be taking us down the road here. It was the least of our intentions to disappoint loyal company such as your own. We are also deeply sorry things had to go this way. Bertild says, "We understand our position, Master Gadrick. We stand ready to serve the Order once more." Master Gadrick says, "We have no doubts about that, Captain. However, there is something we need to set right." Bertild says, "You have my ears." Master Gadrick says, "I pretended to not have noticed, but the silence between some companies during the festivities we hoped past to have remained there, but nothing seems to have changed at that side, really. Similar conversations have already been given to other company leaders. The Cauldron wants you to solve whatever issues you have with the Shadows. Make peace with them and make sure they are on the same page, and when this is done, when we are all united, we will push forward for a brighter future." And so on. Now, do bear in mind that I'm just reading this very quickly because obviously it's scrolling kind of fast, and I don't have enough time, really. Anyway, towns like the one you are in are bigger and have a lot of exploration opportunities for quests and new features waiting for you. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to pick up a whole bunch of quests. I should meet with this veteran. He must be somewhere close to the main entrance. Or with Gadrick. Now, we can leave the area at any time by pressing tab, but it might make sense for us to just take a look around and speak to a couple of people. And as you can see, you can actually discover people and discover certain things as well. And as you can see, a man of reason. Hail, Captain Bertild. An honor, wizard. Bending before me? Oh, my lad, never bow unless you are on the verge of death. It has come to my attention that Sevenheart returned as well. We have, wizard. Order will need all the companies if it intends to succeed. Good, good, very good. Your order will need you in these perilous times. I feel your courage and wisdom will have a great part to play in the upcoming times. Oh, well, a wizard can never be late. I have things I must attend to, and I am slow enough as it is. I bid you a fond farewell, Captain. Stay safe until our next meeting. Godspeed, wizard. Alright, so yeah, he's a wizard apparently. That's pretty cool. And we can also speak to this fellow who is apparently, as you can see, part of the Rangers faction. Old friend, so good to see you. I have heard the rumors. The Order has returned? Well, you missed the cutting of the cake. So much for putting my trust in you. So, where have you been? What could ever keep you from a fine cake? Well, I am sad about the cake, yet I was delayed. We need to talk. Same old place? I will be waiting for you. I hope you can find the inn, though. When have you been there last time? Anyway, it is close to Yelbegi Castle. Aha, okay. So do bear in mind that because most of this is going to be entered into our quest log, or at least I hope it is going to be entered into our quest log. If it's not, then I might have some difficulties keeping up with every single quest that we are gaining details about. And let's actually take a look and see what Richard has to say. Welcome, Captain. I was expecting you. Hope you enjoy the festivities. Aye, Sir Richard. Master Gadrick mentioned one arrangement he made. Yes, Captain. It was a direct order from the Initiator. Leon wanted the companies to feel welcome and have a better start after the act. And as the Circle, we wanted you to know we care about you after all. What is this arrangement about? It is a good package privately prepared for you. It includes a supply delivery, military aid, and a copy of a certain book, none other than Missa Libro. Yes, Missa Libro. It is quite a kind gesture. I hope it helps for the days ahead. We will make good use of the aid, thank you. For the Cauldron. Okay, so there we go. We actually gained 2 favor, 200 dinars, and we acquired the item. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that is going to do just yet, but we will find out once we get onto the world map. Now, there are, as I said, and as the mod said, many things to do, and this is very, very different from... I think it's pretty different from any mod that I've played, with the exception of maybe Light and Darkness. Anyway, let's see what else we have to do here. There is actually some... Geppetto. Hello, Geppetto. Captain, it has been such a long time, young one. Indeed, old one, you look troubled. A thief broke into the sacred cache and got out with a book that is extremely delicate. Guards are already on it, but it must be found. Book contains information that could jeopardize the safety and secrecy of the Order. I will find it. Do you think the man made it out? Guards report many visitors all day long, so I'm not sure. It is best to assume he must still be in Ashikara, hiding somewhere. Search around the town. Right, so we do have the opportunity to now search around the town. Bear in mind, I do have my weapons with me, so this is not a non-combatant area. You will be able to fight whoever it may be, and I have no idea where he is, obviously. I wasn't able to find him beforehand. I didn't really try looking for him when I started this up beforehand. Just wanted to make sure, as I say, that everything was working, and everything is working very, very well. So let's actually see what's going on with these guys. Okay, I don't think they... Whoa, that is him! Oh, okay, apparently we're famous. Apparently we're famous. So that's kind of nice, I guess. Kind of. It depends. It depends what kind of attention we're getting, and that's a guard over there, so nothing to worry about. And yeah, so now the only thing that I'm gonna say here that I would see as any kind of improvement, with the exception of, I mean, just look at how crazy everything is right here. The town is huge. There's no performance problems. There's just everything is just working exactly how you would want it. The only thing that I'd say would be an improvement is giving me a horse, just so that I can run around a little bit quicker, find people a little bit faster, you know, all that sort of thing. So that's the only thing that I'd say would be kind of cool. But obviously at the very beginning you're walking along with Gadrick, so having a horse might not make sense, but who knows. Anyway, let's talk to Zelly. Good morning, Captain. Mentor Zelly, good morning. You were missed last night. Oh, was I? Yes, well, practicing? Refra dumped me. Again. Yes. Tell him that I am done with him. Refra can spend time with whoever he wants, or in whatever quantity. Oh no, he couldn't possibly. 3. Oh, I am deeply sorry to hear that, Mentor Zelly. I am sure Refra will find what he deserves very soon. No doubt he will, or I will deliver it to him. Anyway, I need you at heart for a while. Yeah, as you can see, you're gonna need some favor to be able to hire a mentor. Now, I have no idea what that means just yet, but that's the fun. That is the fun in experiencing a completely new mod with new mechanics and systems. I remember playing Nova Aetus for the first time as well, and, well, that mod obviously has some very in-depth and complex mechanics as well. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to actually even be able to find the fellow that we need to find, because he's probably going to be in some nook and cranny, some crevice, some dark alleyway somewhere, just, you know, making sure that he isn't caught, because he is a thief after all. But it might make sense for us to look around just a little bit more, just to make sure that maybe we've done a little bit more exploring than we would have otherwise needed to. And yeah, I think we're actually almost back to the entrance here, so I don't exactly know what's going to happen. Okay, so here's Tristan. Hello. So you decided to come after all, brother. My father is fine, no thanks to you. Okay. Apparently I don't exactly know what's going on there. And the arena is under construction. Oh, okay. And everyone's saying, have a nice day, Captain. Yes, fantastic. Okay, so yeah, it seems like we have explored the majority of the town with the exception of... Oh, there is actually a horse here. I actually wonder whether we can ride this. You can ride it. Ah, there we go. Okay, so complaints nullified. Or maybe not, because apparently it then decided to crash. So that isn't great, but maybe it's because I went on the horse. Alright, so note to self, probably don't try getting on the horse right now, but yeah, I'm actually going to be looking around for the thief here as I speak to Geppetto once again. Now bear in mind that we previously did take a small task to speak to the veteran, and apparently that was the guy, what's his name, Helmet Ripper or something like that, Helm Ripper, that guy over there. He's the fellow that you actually need to speak to complete that small quest. It gives you +1 favor. So that's, I did that without really realizing it just now. Anyway, Quick Jimmy is someone that we're going to be speaking to, because I'm pretty sure this guy might be the fellow that stole the book. Or maybe not, actually. Hail to the... I mean, he said, hail to the Lord of beggars and thieves? Okay, apparently he's not the fellow that we have to speak to, even though it was, well, relatively obvious thinking that he would be the fellow, because, you know, he actually is saying that, but Oh well, never mind. And I also obviously have to speak to Zelly once again, but yeah, you don't actually need to see that. I'm just going to walk around and see whether I can actually find the thief in other areas of the town. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think I found the thief here. Sandra, hello. Oh, apparently that is our mother. Yes. Hello, how's everyone? Hey, Bertild, we are fine. Don't worry about us. I heard there was quite a party in the Citadel. Well, we start all again, it seems. Everyone was there. You don't sound good. What's wrong? Everything's fine. I am tired of all the beer Ephra forced me to swallow, that's all. How's father? Yes. He is getting better, although they don't have all the herbs here, and foragers don't take personal requests. Don't worry, I will get anything you need. Make him walk again. He is too stubborn to lay back a minute. Where is the household? Your sister must be seeing that soldier again. I absolutely have no stomach for that kid. But who listens to me? And your brother is probably standing outside the new arena they are building. He is really excited ever since its construction began. He is just like you. Let's not start again. Okay, so that's Tristan, apparently. That's the guy that we spoke to beforehand, and he was talking about our father, I suppose. But he wants to be like you. He is the adventurous young man you were. Barely stays home. He goes missing for days sometimes. Who knows what he is up to? There was blood in his shirt once. If he wants to fight, then it is fine. But I can't have him in the company. It is way too dangerous. I can't focus on my duties with him around. I need to know he is safe. My family is safe. We are safe. Good. Alright. I will be heading back to Hart. Be safe. Take care. I will get you the herbs. Alright, so we need to get herbs for father. Okay, so fetching is a new feature in Sevenheart. You will encounter herbs on your travels which you can collect by doing something. I missed the last little bit of text there, but I'm going to take a look at our recent messages. Maybe I'll be able to see that once we exit the map in general. I'm going to actually just speak to Tristan here and see if there's something different that he... No, he doesn't say anything different after that. Alright. What's actually over here? I did not go over here previously, so it might make sense for us to explore a little bit around. No, okay, nothing. I'm actually going to press tab now to exit, so we can actually take a look at the map itself. Now, you know, for those of you that have played native, obviously this is going to be very familiar, and, well, I think everyone basically has played native, unless you're just not interested in playing the game and you prefer to watch it. But anyway, don't forget to check game concepts to read what this mod has to offer. Also, using cheats will cost you. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so there we go. Let's take a look around. There doesn't seem to be anything too new about the map, with the exception of this one town, but bear in mind, remember what they said at the very beginning of the mod, there's many mechanics that have been added in, small and large things. So, yes, in this mod you get to experience the world of Calradia with a band of companions at your disposal, which you call Sevenheart. You will encounter whole new mechanics, unexpected events, and the entire map can change in seconds. This is the story of Sevenheart. Enjoy and good luck in this tough new world. Right, so what do we actually... Oh, apparently Ashikara has completely disappeared, or maybe it's just until we get back here? Yeah, until we get back here. Okay, so it just disappears when you move further away. Right, you can press the H key to locate your home on the world map. Okay, so let's return home, apparently. So, there you go. I'm actually pressing H right now, and it's apparently around here. Okay, well, this is interesting. I guess we'll do that. Let's actually just take a look at our quests here. As you can see, our companions are actually speaking a little bit. I'm not going to voice all of them because they tend to have quite a lot to say. And otherwise, we can return. The festivities have ended. You decide to return home to make plans and rest. Chapter 1. Okay, so this is obviously the overall main story. Master Gadrick demands from Sevenheart to make peace with shadows. Wait for news from Gadrick about when the meeting is going to be held. Okay, so we just need to wait for that. You came across Araguil, an old friend of the Order. He has a story to tell about his absence. Meet him at the Four Ways Inn. That's next to Yelbegi Castle, as far as I'm aware. And Mentor Zelly is, well, a little bit pissed off about last night, apparently. And someone in Ashikara secretly entered the sacred cache, yeah, and stole a book called Remedy of Liars. Well, I wasn't able to find the thief, but maybe I just need to look around a little bit more. And your mother needs 9 creeping sage immediately. Right. Okay. Oh, there's Lion Den here. I actually have no idea what this is. Shall we go in and see? You approach Lion Den, the headquarters of the Roaring Lions. You notice the guards above the gate, banners of the Lion Den flying through the battlements. However, you notice something about the place that doesn't make it look like a castle. Castle morale is 70. Your relation with the Lion Den is 10. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so let's actually just go into the to the hall here and actually see what's going on. Okay. Welcome to the Lion Den. You stand before the headquarters of Roaring Lions of Beartilt of Golden Cauldron. We heed caution to act properly, Captain Beartilt. Oh, did he just slap me? Is he trying to kill me right now? I have a favor to ask. How are you holding up? Where is your captain? Where is your captain? I don't know where Granum is. I have a favor to ask. What do you need? Okay, so I need 150 to 750 amount of favor to start asking favors from companies. But it's nice to know that we can actually do that if we so desire. So it seems like favor is more like renown in this mod. So I guess we just need a whole bunch of that. Okay, but it's kind of nice that we're encountering these things a little bit randomly as well, because obviously we can't see all of the special stuff. Look at this. There's a lumber mill here, ran by some people named Dan and Lloyd, I assume. We've got some scouts as well going on. I'd actually like to see if they have different units as well. It seems like they have relatively similar units, but maybe their equipment has changed. We obviously don't know that just yet. I'm actually going to see if they have any... they don't seem to have a troop tree here. Oh, there we go. Game aims are a new feature that marks for the different endings of the game. That isn't implemented yet. Bear in mind, this is still a work in progress, and obviously a pretty large undertaking in itself. View factions report. I could maybe find... No, that's not going to... That's not going to work. No. Okay, well... What about this? Okay, I don't exactly know what that means. Maybe relations with our various companions, perhaps? Anyway, character report? Wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. So, as you can see, we have favor 3, right? Oh no, renown is actually a different stat to favor. Oh, okay, interesting. Threatened parties, 0. Battle victories, 0. Battle losses, 0. Well, obviously they're all 0 right now, but threatened parties, that sounds kind of interesting. Maybe we can actually win battles just by threatening people, you know, depending on if we have a pretty strong army at the time. And I'd actually like to fight a couple of thieves here, because apparently the combat in the mod is a little bit different as well. So it would be kind of nice to check that out. Anyway, we have arrived home. And, oh, apparently one of our guards has said that a man has arrived to see us. He is in the hall. Right. Let's go in then. Alright, so I did have a small error there about ranger armor or something along those lines, but it just minimized my game and didn't actually crash it, so nothing to worry about there, I guess. And thankfully it didn't actually stop my recording or anything like that. Alright, so I guess this is the guy? This is the guy that I actually need to speak to? I am Flavius Medicus of the Medicus family. Sevenheart, yes, I know. I have no memory of you. What is your connection with Golden Cauldron? Leon. And what would a friend of Leon do in the home of a company? I am on the run, Captain. Listen, Captain, I don't have much time. I was followed all this way, until I could finally lose them on the way past Dirham. Many doors were closed to me up to this point for a certain knowledge I possess. I seek shelter. Who is after you? Greyhearts. Why? What do you know? Captain, you must trust me. They will be likely here soon, I beg you. This knowledge bears the word of the Emperor, and I, okay. Apparently, what happened there? I have no idea. Okay, so let's actually just take a quick look here and actually see what's going on. There was an old man named Flavius Medicus who arrived in Hart to seek shelter. He comes with a certain knowledge. Right. And we can meet with... A man has arrived in the hall. Okay, well, we actually did do that. Okay, so we have another quest here. To visit Ushkuru for personal matters is right on your way to company headquarters. Okay, so I probably should have done that before, shouldn't I? There's Ushkuru, so I guess we'll just go down there and actually just do that. There's a couple of looters. Hello. There's a couple of looters. Let's do it. Alright. So we can challenge them to a duel. Okay, so obviously challenging them to a duel is probably very, very important in the way that the Swadian class plays. So I'm actually going to challenge them. Okay. The Swadian duelist ability allows an instant duel only in NPC duels, although it has an influence in the challenge to duel system as well. You need at least 100 renown to challenge enemy leaders. Okay, so I can assume that that's what that means is you're actually going to be able to win battles literally just by dueling. So if you have a 1 versus 1, specialization, if you're just better at dueling than maybe I am, or, then maybe you're not exactly great at field combat, then you can just go for a duel and you can 1 versus 1 the guy. Anyway, let's threaten the enemy. You need to be at least level 10 to threaten the party. Okay, well, I'm gonna get there then. We're gonna get there. So as you can see, we actually do have a very nice little bar in the top there that tells us exactly how many units we have to kill. We are outnumbered like nothing else, but thankfully we do have some pretty awesome units with us, and our companions are very, very powerful from what I can tell, and my shield is going to be invaluable. Oh, look at... Oh, wait a minute. Are the companions actually draining experience from me by being used? Is that true? I'm actually unsure about that, but, well, whatever the case, I suppose we'll find out as time goes on. Your relation with outlaws has increased. Because we buried them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, so we obviously don't have enough strength to be able to use this falchion at the moment. There's a cracked order cloak. I might as well put on the cloak, thank you. And we have advanced to level 2, so that's nice. What is this? What is this fire underneath me right here? I have no idea what that fire is. But as I say, I haven't really done anything else with the exception of just load the game back up. So anyway, we have leveled up. Let's get another point in maybe in intelligence, because we do want some more pathfinding obviously, but I'd like to get additional points in shield as well. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go for another one in prisoner management and shield, because as you can see, prisoner management, every single level of the skill increases maximum number of prisoners by 15, which is actually extremely nice. I always say that it's fantastic to have much more capacity in regards to prisoner management than what native gives you, because native, that just gives you 5. That's not very good. So 15, that's a much more respectable number. Yeah, so as you can also see here, combat AI is drastically improved. Think twice before you make a move. Alright, let's go into Ushkuru as well. Now here's where it also gets a little bit different. You can find a mole, not entirely sure what that means, but you can pour water from the well. And as far as I'm aware, that heals your party a little bit, as you can see there. So maybe that's what's going on. Anyway, let's get some volunteers, I suppose. And otherwise, we do need to go to Ushkuru for some reason. So I guess we should probably just go to the village center and see what's happening here. Because as you can see, where is he? Okay, we can talk to that guy. Have we already done this? Okay, so apparently we've already done this. So there's nothing to do here any further. But yeah, you can exactly see what Sevenheart is trying to do, and it's actually doing a very good job at it so far, and it's still in development. Bear that in mind. So obviously the crash and the small error that I received a couple of minutes ago, that's obviously going to get fixed as time goes on. But if you'd like to see more of this mod, then by all means let me know. Otherwise, you can download it through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.